You're watching Made the Villain, but I think Pokemon has made a hero. Watch the video.
It says no order.
He's shutting off the machine. It doesn't say that on there.
Well, I call the cops so you guys can dash it out. But I mean, it says limit 2. I talked to the vendor that stocked it.
If he would plug in the machine, you can see it doesn't say limit.
Right, you got I see it. It goes right across the top.
It no longer has that there no more.
I saw it myself.
I'm sure the guy that works here and sees the machine every day.
This is why they're changing the machine.
He's unplugging the machine. I'm in the middle.
He wants you out. So
Okay, that's fine. All right, I gotta go. So I'll get my stuff.
we give him trespassing. Yeah. Cool. So
I'm trespassing for just buying Pokemon cards.
Guys, we joked about vending machines being unplugged while scalpers were doing it, being blocked, whatever. Like, you guys, as much as I don't condone any kind of act of violence, I have to say a lot of people are stepping in. This manager or employee or whatever they are, stepping up to the plate and being like, we are catching on to what's happening, and kind of just understanding that they have a responsibility to diffuse situations, which this guy is why we've seen those. And I'm glad an employee probably is proactive versus reactive. You think this employee is going to be like, you know what, man, you're right. You're truly right, man. I just didn't see the 2 thing. I'm being an idiot. The truth is, by you doing that, you've now insulted this employee's intelligence. You've now made a core memory for him. And if you ever want to come back, he's going to watch you even closer to make sure you're not doing this. Well, by the way, you have how many prismatic ETBs, how much 151 in your stock there, and why do you look like every single scalper that we've ever seen before? Like, you guys all have a fucking dress code. There is a point where I think we're hitting a tipping point where probably in the next couple months this summer, you guys are going to see that this whole thing's going to go downhill real quick, and people like this are going to be with the bag. And I hope that they have their credit cards to the limit, baby, to the limit, because I want to see them pay. And by the way, these guys probably would file bankruptcy before they pay anything, so it kind of sucks because it'd still screw over everybody anyway. People on the internet are cheering for this over on the original TikTok. Thompson3750 says, I find scalpers on Facebook Market, tell them I'm going to buy all their product and make them meet 45 to 1 hour away with no intentions to meet, wasting as much time as I can, saying I'll be right there just getting gas. This person says, for Carmen, thank God finally someone did something to stop the scalpers. And lastly, someone said, unplugging the machine is hilarious. I don't think it's hilarious. I think it's just the sad reality that a lot of us, including myself, we are adults. And a lot of us have access to capital and things like that. And I'll be honest, I could totally execute so much capital on Pokemon if I wanted to. And I have before. Like, I could show you guys my collector if you guys wanted to. I have a very solid collection. But I'm also a person that respects everybody should have a chance. But I also respect that I need to diversify, and this is just one of my diversifications and something I truly do enjoy. I've sold, I think, 1 or 2 cards total. So just going to put that out there. I say, oh yeah, I'll sell some cards, and I never do. I'm like the average collector where I think like I'll make some big business, but really I'm just going to sit here and spend all my money on it and then hold it, and my grandkids have to sell it because it's more expensive than. And then on top of that, it'll probably be worth more. Who knows? Or it could be just nothing. But yeah, I am glad to see a proactive role, and I think it's been at the expense of fear of litigation and all these other things that could happen at the store. Obviously, they don't want to have an incident, insurance be involved or whatever. And I've said this for the past 2 months. I think that the levels of aggression, there needs to be some release of the pressure valve, because if not, someone's going to take something to the next level. I'm telling you guys, I don't like the idea of that, but we have seen it happen over, I'd say, things worse than Pokemon cards. So let me know what you guys think about store managers or store employees overlooking this kind of stuff, because this is just, we need to go buy this guy, this manager or employee, some kind of gift or reward for actually upholding standards and some of the ethical concerns. Like, I mean, for God's sake, back in the day, grocery stores were probably having to ration out toilet paper during COVID. So that was nuts, right? So, and that's more of a need every single day. But let me know what you guys think about the situation and the scalpers in general. I'd love to see them down below.